Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret. Welcome back to Grim Dawn, Ashes of Malmouth. Now we have a few quests, or a few people to talk to anyway, over here. There's one person here. I would like to thank you for taking me out of committing the biggest mistake of my life. We were struggling to survive and I got desperate. My family deserved better. Thank you for showing me that hope will remain in this bleak world. I would like you to have this. It's a small token of our appreciation. I hope it serves you well. Thank you. Take care. And don't go burning your family now. Right. Someone else. No, I don't want to talk to the kid. Do you really make the warden go away? He was so scary. Yeah, that I did. Wow, you're really brave. I just do what needs to be done. Yes, well, we need to talk to this one. Constance. I'm sorry if I insulted you earlier. Your origins were just a bit startling. I hear that you brave the dangers beyond Lower Crossing. I was wondering if you could help gather some materials. Oh dear. What do you need? You see, I was seamstress before the Grim Dawn. Ah, this is the lady that wanted the fabric. Nothing special made, just enough to get by, but now I see an opportunity to use my trade to make a difference around here. I would like to sew some new canopies. Canopies? Yep, canopies. And maybe some new clothes if there is enough fabric left. Alex and Jane deserve better than this. If you could please gather any fabric you find, the people here would be grateful. The waterfront in Burrowwich would be a good place to start looking. I will get the fabric. I have like 2 fabric, I'm sure. That's not going to be enough. Oh, that's the place where you dump your stuff when you haven't got space for it and you want to stick stuff in the stash. So I left a bit of stuff there the other time. Now let's see. We need to level, don't we? So let's excitedly try. No, actually, I think I'm going to put some points in a skill this time. There we go. 3 points in there. So it's got a 25% chance of doing that. Good. Right. Let's set off on our way. I'm going to ignore her quest for fabrics because I'm not entirely sure that fabrics are the most important thing at the moment, especially when they haven't got any food. So I think I shall take my people, by people I mean skeletons, and investigate places where food might be. Hello? This appears to be a secret room. Is that it? Is that all it gives us? Yes. Okay, fair enough. It's not the biggest of secret rooms then. Now we went that way, so we're going south by the looks of it. And we've got to keep an eye out for a harpy. A specific harpy that needs killing. Not just any old harpy, because there's plenty of any old harpies around. No, specific harpy. They seem to all just like wait for you to get nearby and then they attack. But they don't stand a chance, they really don't, because so many skeletons, so much death. Are you a harpy? Yes, you are a harpy. It's no good trying to ambush me. I'm already an army. They just turn into little bloody clouds of mess and ugh. Ah yes, I cleared out some of my inventory, so we've got a bit more space for things again now. Instead of just finding that every time I go anywhere near anything, I can't do anything with it. Because that was incredibly frustrating. Oh, harpies. They look like vultures to me. I don't know what makes a harpy and a vulture. They look like vultures. Vulture harpies. Aren't harpies supposed to be sort of slightly ladylike. I mean, the harpies in Serious Sam were more like harpies. They were women with big wings. I think that's what a harpy's supposed to be like. But I don't mind their interpretation of harpies. They just look like vultures, that's all. Okay. Now there was a choice there, and I don't know whether I took the right one. There was a bridge going further in another direction. We're probably going to go under it now, aren't we? Am I wrong? I don't know. No idea. Is this it? Is this the bridge? It's another one of those labyrinth maps. They do well with their labyrinth map. Ah, that's the bridge. That is it. We would have come that way, which is no different from going the long way. So that's fine. Sooner or later, we're going to come across some nasty things with poison. I'm aware of the nasty things with poison. Because they've killed me many times before. I'm pretty sure they're not far off. Oh, hello. You are big and high level. Well, higher level than me. Dead! You got anything blue? Oh, you have. I'll have that, thank you. Everything else matters not. It's not blue, so nah. Am I going the right way? I missed something back there, I know I did. It was probably just a little bit of area that had nothing more than more harpies in it, but you know. You still want to try these places. Hello. There's a lot of wildlife around here. Ah, more wildlife. Charging boars. Doesn't help them. Okay. How are we doing? There's a little tiny weeny bit over here. Ah, heck. Typical. Tiny weeny bit over here has a passageway. I guess we'll have to look. Hello. You can't have a ruin without undead. It's just not right. Still got 8 minions, so I still feel perfectly safe. Okay. Ah, this bit used to connect to the other bit. Ah. It's a shame you can't repair those bridges. There'll be a passage down there. Maybe I should investigate that. It's not part of the mission. I'm sure that there will be a mission to go down there. It's not just going to leave it. Ah, I still haven't checked out my devotion points. Never mind. I should check into those. I will check into those. I know you're probably hating the fact that I'm not spending any of my devotion points. But I will. Eventually. Okay, another bridge. What's over here? Ah, no, that's the bridge that I would have come across earlier. Okay. Alright. Should we go down there? What does it say? It says Steps of Torment entrance. No, I think that is the thing that... I think that's the thing where you can check out an amazing room, but you can only go in there once. And if you fail, you fail. So I think what I'll do is I'll forget that for now. We'll come back to the Steps of Torment later. I'm certain that that's one of those areas. It will be done. Just not yet. Alright. I might see you when I get somewhere more over here-ish. And here we are, over here-ish, as I said. More hunting. Why did my minions just stand there and watch me shooting the things for ages? Maybe I should have sent them in. Are you the Harpy I was looking for? You are the Harpy I was looking for. Oh, hello. Vicious attacks don't get you anywhere. You're still gonna get burnt. Okay, what's this? It's in my inventory now, whatever it is. So I can go back and speak to that guy about the thing, but I think I'll wait for a bit. I want to get further on. And I can always go back there when you're not having to watch me walk all the way back through the stuff we've already done. Ah, I like birds, so it feels a little bit wrong shooting all these down. Bridge. This one's a long one. Baron High something. Ooh. Yes. Have I got one of those? Just yes. Yay! More points that I intend to spend later. You'll see. When I spend them, it'll be good because we'll spend lots at the same time, and it'll be great. So we'll really notice the difference. Possibly. Amethyst ring? Wow. I just cut through these animals like instantly. Even big harpies don't stand a chance. One broken passage. That's a pity. Wonder where that went. Right. Not far. What the heck? What are you? No, what were you? Well, he's a smudge on the ground now, but, you know. That was something new, I'm sure of it. Why would anybody take a cart over here? I wouldn't dare take a cart over here. Look at it. It's death. Elsa!
Trust no one.
You don't smell like one of Cromley's gang. Are you another from Devil's Crossing? If your name is Elsa, then a mutual friend is looking for you. I can only assume you mean Mornay. Idiot nearly got me killed out in old Akovia. Bandits got us in the night, drawn to his damn fire. They tied me up and dragged me back towards their camp, probably to share me with the rest of the gang. Shame for them, they weren't very good at tying knots. I slit their throats while they slept and made off on my own. Why didn't you return to Mornay? Well, I thought he was dead, but knowing he's back in Devil's Crossing makes me even less inclined to return. He's not a bad man, but I can't stand to have him fawning all over me like a replacement for his dead wife. He believed there is some great romance between us and refuses to accept that I have no such feelings. Should I tell him you're alive? It might be better that he believes me dead. The last thing I need is a lovesick fool pursuing me through the hellish world. What do you mean by another from Devil's Crossing? I encountered another survivor from Devil's... Ooh, it's went a bit dark there quickly. I encountered another survivor from Devil's Crossing just recently who convinced me that Homestead was a place where I could help make a difference. I never got a name, but he cooked a fine meal and told me many remarkable stories about political intrigues in the time of the Empire. Then he set off by himself. If you were headed to Homestead, why didn't you join him? He just got up in the dark of the night and told me he was heading on as he had urgent business in Homestead. I warned him that it would be wise to wait while the trolls and ethereals fought it out in Smuggler's Pass, but he said that he could pass unseen between them if he was alone. It sounds crazy to me, but he was a likable fellow, and I hope he fared better than I expected. You're always welcome back in Devil's Crossing. Thanks, but I have no plans to return there. I'd rather find my fate on the open road. What can you tell me of this area? I can tell you it's swarming with trolls and harpies, that I know. And that your best bet would be to leave by whatever way you got here. I was headed for Smuggler's Pass, which leads through the mountains, but found it become a battleground between trolls, tribes, and ethereals. If you're not familiar with trolls and their ilk, they have a pervious predilection. Perverse predilection? Or whatever. To abduct and keep humans as mates. That's not the fate I have planned for myself, nor is possession, so I'm biding my time, looking for another way through. I take it you have some experience with trolls. I'm not sure how you meant that, but in either case, no. I've never seen a troll until after the Grim Dawn, just heard the old tales of travellers gone missing or abducted from villages in the mountains. Apparently there were a lot more of them living up in these remote parts than anyone realised. In some folk tales, trolls are a primitive ancestor of humankind that never advance beyond their bestial impulses. Others say they're the terrible result of generations of inbreeding among small mountain tribes. Their temperament, greed, and extreme violence, with just enough cunning to be dangerous. Okay. Interesting, thanks. Right, there we go. We already asked the other thing, so I didn't need to ask it twice. Let's move on. I want to see these trolls. I want to see how close the trolls are to her little camp. Because, yeah, you find quite often that they tell you about these things and then they're only about 2 feet from their camp. Okay. How are we doing? This path, I think this is the main path to wherever you want to go. So following the little cart, it seems to be the way. What's this? Something and more scrap. I'm always happy to get something and more scrap. Still more animals. Well, it's nice. It makes a fair change from the ethereal monsters of doominess. Tonic of meditation. I don't know what that is. I think it's like food. I think it does the same thing. Unless it's something that I'm collecting in my inventory. It could be. Let's have a look. A quick look. No, it's not one of those. Okay, so it must be... it's one of those. Okay, got it. It's a health potion. I should have known that from the start. Trolls! Yay! Hello, trolls. You're not collecting me, that's for certain. And you wouldn't want my friends. Mark of the Traveller. I've still yet to make any artifacts or do anything with those, so... That looks like the tracks, so it's going to lead me just around that camp anyway, wasn't it? There's a cave over there. Am I going in the cave? Does it have any shrines in it? Oh, hello. What's that? Am I just racing away from everything? Yeah, I think I was. Something... Oh, it's food. That's not a shrine. Masquerading as a shrine. Wow, there's a lot to search around here. How are we doing? Okay, so I could search that entire bit of map. Maybe. I know where I'm going. I think I'm going up that way. There's going to be nothing here, isn't there? Absolutely nothing? Is it absolutely nothing? Couple of trolls. Oh, it is a full-on troll camp up here. I guess I should get rid of them for the locals. You know, so that nobody else gets trolled. Have I been here? Yes, I've been here. Okay. So her camp was actually pretty close to the troll's nest. She's lucky I went through. Nah, I think she could have dealt with it. I get the impression she's one of those people who could just deal with anything herself. Probably slit their throats in the night like she did the others. Okay, so we're headed to that... Yes, that cave. Upon which I'm really hoping that I'll get another devotion shrine. I know I just had one. But I want more devotion shrines. More! Oh, hello. However, we shall have to find out in the next episode. In the meanwhile, thank you for watching. Please take care. And if you fancy watching any more videos of mine, they're right over there. And if you want to subscribe, please feel free. Bye for now.